Ronnie.
Hey everyone, it's Aaron from InnerSpace Explorers, and with me today is Achim.
Hi.
You may recognize him. So what I was wanting to kind of bring up today, because it kind of came up when we were just discussing some things this evening, and we were talking a bit about wrecks and various wrecks around the world, and we kind of got to the point of what are some of your more favorite wrecks around the world that aren't these super well-known wrecks? So I mean, like not like the Britannic or the Doria, or but what are some of the better, lesser-known wrecks to dive on, at least from your personal experience?
That's a good one. What I really enjoyed was the Greek island of Leros. I think it's the island that is closest to the Turkish coast. Not that easy to go there. I think we took a ferry back then from Athens or something like that. And there was the Battle of Leros. God, no, should have given me better time to prepare that. If I remember correct, the Germans occupied the island for 52 days. If somebody out there knows better, then please feel free to comment in the comment section.
I'm sure that they will. They're furiously typing right now. You're wrong.
I think I'm right, actually. I think the Germans were on the island for 52 days, and then they got scared away again from the British or whatever. And so there was the Battle of Leros. There's actually a pretty good book on that. And there were a couple of...
Do you know the book at all, by any chance, or be pushing it? Maybe we can throw it in the description if
I'll find it. It's in the bookshelf.
Yeah.
So you can check out that video where I was running people through my bookshelf. I think I mentioned it there.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, so probably I put a link for that video in the description. So there's a couple of very well-known wrecks, on a historic perspective, that I found not so super interesting diving because they were super blown up. There's one in the channel to the harbor in a pretty prominent spot, but I think it was wire dredged or something like that. So the dive itself, I mean, it was from a history perspective, it was awesome. The dive was meh. But there, for example, was a wreck of a U-52, Junkers U-52, which is a super famous plane from World War II, and that was in awesome condition. That was sitting in close to 50 meters, something like that. And that was basically everything in the seats from the pilots with the harness. There was a machine gun sitting in the door. There was like shelves on and racks on the inside.
Yeah.
And pretty fascinating wreck because you could see it was not plundered. It was in really, really decent condition. And that I found really, really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When did you dive that? And how many times have you
I dove it only once.
Okay.
There is a cool. There is a video on this channel. If you scroll down videos,
maybe we can put that in the description as well.
True. I think but you won't find it because it's Hollis Prism 2 rebreather in something like that. And that was actually filmed on Leros. And I'm not sure if you see the Junkers there, but that was a cool wreck. There's a couple of other really nice ones on this island. There's not a lot of tourism, and I always wanted to go back there, probably with my family, hang out a couple of days.
Yeah.
Super small, very family-like Greek island, and I loved the diving. It was really, really nice. There was a dive center or two on the island, and it was super helpful, and obviously locals that know exactly where the stuff is. So that was pretty cool. Really, really liked that.
Yeah.
What was probably one of my really favorite dive sites regarding these unknown wrecks was Brunei, on the island of Borneo.
Yeah.
And the diving, I would say recreational diving there was not really developed. I was there in 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 2013 or 2014. Actually conducting some training with the military and had a couple of days off and just went exploring. And Yeah, I mean, there was back then. I don't know how it is today, but back then there was no real diving beyond very basic recreational limits. I think there was like 1 or 2 dive centers at all, and they brought us to actually I think it was an Australian ship.
Yeah, okay.
I think we talked about
Yeah,
this
yeah,
before.
you said this earlier, yeah.
And they were like prisoners of war that sank. It was a story about it, but that was sitting in 35 meters. And the guy in the dive center said like, I can't bring you there. It's deep dive. You can't go there. I was like, okay, whatever. How deep is it? 35 meters. Oh, okay, I guess we can do that. Sorry. So it was not great. The visibility is la la. I mean, better than like in a German lake most of the time, but like nothing like Egypt or so. But again, a super intact wreck. Nobody really diving there. Unbelievable. And close by there was an American warship. I think it was a corvette. And there was also, we went in there and there was like, that was a room with a workbench and all the tools still on the walls, and a room with a watch on the wall and a desk where you could still like see remains of writing gear and everything. So it was this classical time capsule where you're like, it's the moment frozen in time when the ship went down. Yeah. I can remember I was hovering in that workshop and I was thinking about what was this guy doing here when that ship sank, and that for me makes wreck diving so exciting, that you open this time capsule. But I mean, when you dive places like Scapa Flow or so, that's basically polished clean by divers' asses, and there's just nothing left anymore. For me, that takes the fun out of it. Or if you dive the Sizzle Gorm, for example, everybody says, ooh, Sizzle Gorm. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in it, but I mean, for example, everything's just broken and demolished and taken. You know, and when you look at, there's all these Enfield rifles that are gone, all these motorbikes where every single horn and every single brake and I mean everything that could potentially be broken off
is gone.
is gone. It doesn't make any sense to me. What do you do with a broken handle of a brake from a motorbike? I mean, it's not like something you take and restore and put in a shelf like a porthole or something. I mean, if somebody would steal a full motorbike and restore it and put it somewhere, okay, I could understand that. Yeah. But why demolish all that shit? And that's not the case in these wrecks. And there's also a Japanese warship that sits upside down, also there in front of Bandaseri, bigger one. Yeah. It's like 50 meters, so all not like terrible, hardcore technical stuff. But
some really cool wrecks to dive on.
Unbelievable, undive basically. Yeah. This could be a long one. I could probably go for hours and hours.
Well, shall we potentially maybe? I mean, if this is something that you guys are more interested in, I just know for me, I've just thought when I was hearing whenever I hear Achim talk about all of his personal experiences. And I mean, for me, not having very much wreck diving experience whatsoever, but something that I really do want to do, I'm very, very interested in, especially with the history and everything. So I just find it fascinating to hear your personal experiences on these things, and also for me to kind of go, ooh, okay, I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go there.
Bucket list.
So, I mean, I'm sure you've got plenty more to give out that maybe we make this into another
small series.
Yeah, a small series if that's something that people are interested in. I just know that I am, so
Fine for me. If we get 100 likes, we do it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so if you like that, give us thumbs up if that's something you're interested in. Aaron brought it up and I was like, yeah, whatever. If people like that, good. If not, good as well. Then we keep talking and switch the camera off. Let us know if that's something you're interested in, and we continue that.
And also, I mean, if you've done any cool diving on wrecks that aren't so well known, then maybe get in contact or, say something in the comment section. Let's start a bit of a discussion about it. I think that would be really, really cool.
Yeah, well, some of you guys have some cool stories. It would be actually cool. Something I always wanted to do is like connect each other on the video, so we could do like a video together. Yeah. So,
let's see.
I have to figure out how to do that.
See. I mean,
that could be fun.
Yeah, try out something a bit different.
All right. So thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to give us thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, don't worry, give us thumbs down. And check out the Patreon site if you want to discuss things in a more private atmosphere. Super nice community there meanwhile. And also check out our new merchandise, ISE, in the shop below. Let us know if you like it. I asked that before. I really like to get some feedback on the new collection. If there's something that you want to see, let us know as well, and we'll try to make it happen. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. See you next time.